Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. I am your host for today's live stream. My name is Connor, and welcome back to the channel. Boy, is it eventful times right now. We have Bitcoin making new all-time highs. We have the altcoin market on a total rip to the upside, and all of our bags are pumping. Portfolio is making new all-time highs every single day right now. This is it, guys. This is exactly what we have been waiting for. So in today's live stream, we will be going over Bitcoin, what I see playing out this cycle for BTC, and then of course we'll be diving into altcoins and spending most of our time looking at the altcoin market and reviewing some of the gems that we already have, and we'll see if we can find some more gems on stream. We'll be discussing a lot of alts, so be sure to stick with me until the end. Now with that being said, I do want to apologize to everybody who was expecting me to go live yesterday on Sunday. I planned on going live at evening time in the East Coast, which is morning time for me, but I woke up to a power outage. I didn't have any internet, no power in my place, so couldn't go live this morning for myself, but we're live right here, right now, so I hope everybody can make it and enjoy the show. So as it stands right now, Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin, but the total crypto market cap, $2.84 trillion, BTC, 72K, Ethereum, $4,055, and really everything is green, everything is ripping up, besides a few coins. Now, in terms of the halving, we are 36 days away from the Bitcoin halving. So that's going to take place in April. And like I have been saying, new all-time high before the halving, and I wouldn't be surprised to see 75, 80K before the halving. Now, with that being said, will we pull back? When will Bitcoin have a pullback? We've been going up only, straight up for a long time now. What's going to happen? When are we ever going to get that 40% bull market correction that we typically do get throughout the bull run? We see a few 40% corrections throughout the bull run. We have not gotten any of those just yet. So everybody is praying for a correction that is or was bearish and listened to the wrong people during the entire bear market and run up. A lot of people actually listen to the wrong people in this industry, and you get what you deserve. If you listen to people like Capo and these other clowns out there, Gareth Soloway calling for a high on Bitcoin and shorting the entire run up, you deserve the results you have right now. So it's really important to pick the people that you listen to correctly, and also develop your own thesis and develop self-reliance so that you don't have to listen to anybody for the most part, and you can make your own decisions. Now, in terms of BTC, I think we blow up to like 75, 80K before we see any kind of pullback. And let's say we make it up to 80,000 and we have some kind of 40% pullback. That would take the price back down to around 48, 50K. I don't think that happens, guys. I really doubt anything like that will happen with the Bitcoin Spot ETF flows continuing to pick up. It's doubtful to me that we go back to 48, 50K. It's very doubtful. If we blast up to 90K and we see a 40% correction, it's going to take us to around 53. Even that, I think, is a stretch. Whatever happens, I have no plans on selling right now. Let me make that very clear. I have no plans on selling right now. I think that we're at the cusp of this cycle. I think it's just starting right now. And if we do get some kind of significant 30, 40%, 50% pullback, you need to basically grow a pair and be a buyer, especially if you've been sidelined and you haven't captured any significant gains so far in this cycle. Right, if that's you, I don't feel bad for you because you deserve the results that you have, right? But we've been absolutely crushing this market. I know most people watching are here every single live stream. They've been here for the past 2 years straight, every single live stream. So I assume all you guys are crushing as well, because you guys are an educated bunch of people and you've been playing this market cycle correctly. But yeah, I really don't see any kind of significant pullback coming for BTC until we get up to like 75, 80, 90K. So I'm not worried at all. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin dominance, let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. So on the weekly Bitcoin dominance chart, we have been going sideways for 6 months. From October 23rd to current day, 140 days, so almost 5 months, Bitcoin dominance has just been in consolidation up here at the 53% level. Now, I do still think that we will push up to the 59, 60% level, But even with Bitcoin dominance just going sideways right now, we're seeing altcoins put in 100x gains, 10x gains, 50x gains, right? Altcoins are seeing a lot of capital inflow, even with dominance not breaking down. Do you guys understand what's going to happen when dominance actually does break down and goes back to this 40% level? What it's going to mean for altcoins. It's going to be just absurd. It's going to be disgusting, the pumps that we're going to see. So that's why it's super important to just have conviction in your alts and be able to see them through until the end. Because when we do get the dominance breakdown, whether we break down from here or we go up to 60% and then break down, whenever we get the breakdown, right, that's going to be the time to basically start selling your stuff. Right, you want to be selling your stuff on the way down during the parabolic rally so that you're fully out by the crash at the end, and then you can go and enjoy your life and then come back in at the bottom of the bear market, play the cycle, and just continue to multiply your wealth. So that's my plan, at least, and it's very clear, right? I'm waiting for dominance to break down towards 40%, and I'll be looking to exit out of everything, just get completely out into cash and also into Bitcoin. Because if you guys don't hold any Bitcoin for the long-term future, that's going to be a huge mistake. Most likely, Bitcoin will be the currency for artificial intelligence for AI. Bitcoin could very well be the seed of AI. We don't know what those Bitcoin miners are doing, right, with all the energy used to mine Bitcoin. There's proof of useful work coins now that use that energy into something, but for all we know, the Bitcoin network of computers is the seed of AI, right? So Bitcoin is an AI product. Ethereum is also an AI product. Right, smart contracts and artificial intelligence, they go in tandem, hand in hand together. So Bitcoin and ETH are AI coins. Most just don't understand it. And it's going to take the mainstream media in like 2028 to tell them for them to believe it. Right, most people are just way too late to trends, and that's why they never have the success that they want in life, because they can't forecast, they cannot see the future, and they can't just think critically about really what's happening and kind of come to their own conclusions. So yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum are AI coins as far as I'm concerned. Most just don't even understand. Most don't understand anything. Anyway, let me catch up with the live chat right now. We have PT Minato, Fourth Hokage, saying he got some Tatsu today, built on top of Tau. Yeah, it's a lot of BitTensor ecosystem subnet tokens popping up now. Tatsu is one of them. So Tatsu at a 37 mil market cap. Good run up. You know, it's already gone up almost 20x. It already has gone up 20x from the lows, but yeah, a lot of these. There's a lot of BitTensor ecosystem coins. There's Unitau, which I actually bought the local top of, funny enough. I bought Unitau at like a 7 mil market cap, so I'm down 50% on this. It was a really degen buy. I'll show you. Let's see. Very early, only day 2, high risk, high reward, very degen buy, only put in what you can afford to lose. Capital is likely better into solid fundamental projects, right? So I knew what I was getting into buying this at a 7 mil market cap, and it did end up doing what I thought it would. Now NAO, another BitTensor ecosystem coin, looks like it's having its first significant pullback. Right, this thing was up only, and now it's coming back into demand near 30 cents. This is another interesting BitTensor subnet to have on your radar. And look, don't get me wrong. The only thing you really need to hold here is Tau. Right, Tau is the Mac Daddy of AI. This is the only AI coin realistically that you need to hold. Right, I think Tau easily has. I think it has another 10x in it on the relatively conservative side. Right, $7,000 per Tau. But possibly a 20 to 30x from here, right? Maybe we see 14K or $21,000 Tau, right? Because I do expect Tau to breach the top 5 in total crypto market cap. And right now the top 5, Solana, is at $66 billion. And this is going to continue to rise throughout the bull run. So, you know, if Tau reaches this top 5, it's going to be over a $66 billion market cap. And we'll do a quick comparison for you guys on the coin perspective. Let's get this to load up. So if Tau goes to, what do we say, 66 bill, it would be $10,000 per Tau, all right? So I could see that happening, right? That would be the current top 5 where Solana is right now. And then you have BNB. Tau is better than BNB. Tau is better than Solana. I mean, Tau is better than Ethereum. So yeah, Tau to top 5. It's really the only AI coin you need. But you know, you guys know that I like to place asymmetric bets in different assets. So Argo Coin established a position in AGC Argo Coin. You know, obviously we got gems like Cubic that we bought at the bottom. You know, $600 per billion on Cubic. That's a bottom entry, guys. I don't think you guys understand how crucial it is. If you want to see 100x, 200x, 300x, you need to be buying at the bottom. And that's what we did on Cubic. You know, I can see another 20, 30, 40x from here on Cubic, and that would be a 100x, 200x, 300x, maybe a 400x from entry for myself and my Discord members. And actually anybody who watches the channel and in my free Telegram channel as well, because I told everybody about Cubic at $700 per billion. So yeah, I mean, we're just basically, the hard work is done now. We did the hard work. We bought the bottom on a lot of really bullish projects, Tau, Cubic, you know, Echelon Prime, got in relatively low on Naka, bought the bottom on stuff like Domi, been adding to a ton of different positions. So the hard work is done as far as I'm concerned. Now, because I do this 24/7, I will continue to look for opportunities and the likes, but realistically speaking, all I need to do now is wait until it's time to sell, and I'm going to be able to reach all of my goals and then some. So the hard work is done, but that doesn't mean we just take our foot off of the gas. We continue to press on because this is a time-sensitive opportunity, a crypto bull market. It will end. It will go into another bear market. So if you waste time right now, you will regret it later. And the window, every single day that passes by, the window gets tighter and tighter. But we're still early right now, and I think we do have a lot to look forward to this year. Bitcoin has not even gone parabolic above its all-time high. Anyways, let me catch up with the live chat here. This guy says Opal Coin. I've never heard of Opal Coin. Is it AI? It looks AI. 81 mil market cap. Real world asset coin. Look, the real world asset coin that I'm bullish on is Rio. And that hasn't changed from when I gave you guys a relatively bottom entry. Right, don't forget who gave you Rio publicly on YouTube at 12 cents over here. All right, now it's almost up 10x with the potential to go another 10, 20x from here. Right, so we're looking at a 100x to a 200x play from my public entry on Rio that I shared with every single one of you on YouTube. So yeah, this is my real world asset coin. You know, you guys can go chase Ondo and Grand Base and all this other stuff. All right, I look for early AI coins. I look for early gaming coins. Real world assets isn't necessarily my favorite niche, my favorite sector of the market, but I do hold Rio. And like I said, you know, I did get myself in, as well as I made it very public that Rio is a good buy at 12 cents. So that's my real world asset play this cycle, personally speaking. We got Reverend Flashback saying, hi Connor, how are you? I'm doing good. I appreciate you being here, Reverend Flashback. We got Ian M saying, thanks for doing this stream, Connor. You know what, Ian? You know, my time is, it is valuable, but I like doing these live streams every week for the community, and I appreciate all you guys tuning in here. Rasal says, any ideas when we will be able to buy KIP? So KIP protocol, new AI coin. I don't know. I'm not in the pre-sale. Go talk to one of the big influencers on X who got into the pre-sale to ask them about that project. I don't know. But I am riding AGC, which is partnered with KIP. So yeah, Argo Coin, fair launch. KIP, heavily VC backed pre-sale. We'll see how it goes. Let me see what else is going on here. Shout out to Jazzy. He says, greetings, legend. I missed. He says, if I were to start now with $78,000 for a 5 to a 10x, what 2 to 3 coins would you recommend? Currently, I hold 12,500 Naka and 3,250 Render. But Render is big cap, so I feel like I'm missing out. Your suggestions are greatly appreciated, not financial advice. So really good question, Jazzy. So if you have $78,000 and you're looking for 2 to 3 coins to hold for a 5x to a 10x, for a 5x to a 10x, you don't actually have to go that far out on the risk curve. I think that you can play it relatively safe and buy multi-billion-dollar market cap coins to see a 5 to a 10x. You are holding one of those in Render. Render, another one. Render has been one of the larger allocations in my portfolio from like September of this year. From like sub $2 to around $2, $2.50, basically got all of my Render. And now it's at $12, okay? So I'm up anywhere from like a 6x to like an 8, 9x on my highest buys on Render now. Can it go another 10x from here to 120? Nah, that's doubtful. Can it go 5x to 60? Yeah, I think Render can go another 5x. I think that BitTensor Tau can give you a 5 to 10x from here, even though it's at a 4.5 billion market cap. I just said how I think it will surpass a $66 billion market cap and crack the top 5. And then there's Caspa. Caspa at a $3.5 billion market cap. I think that Caspa is being slept on right now. I think that people are chasing a bunch of garbage, and there's really nothing that compares to Caspa in terms of technology. So Caspa at a $35 billion market cap, 10x from here, $1.50. I think that's very possible. And then there's Injective INJ as well. These are the core 4 mid caps, and my thesis hasn't changed on these, right? These are the safest high caps in the market from the max upside. INJ, Render, Caspa, and Tau. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to play it safe, Jazzy, that's what I would look for. But, if you want to venture off into the riskier side of the market, well, then you have so many options, and we'll be discussing some of that in the stream. Shout out to Michael DJI Manor. Michael says, welcome back, Connor. Hope you're doing good and just fine. Nice to have you back. Keep up the good work and never look back. We appreciate you. Thanks for all the gems back in early 2023. I have Dints. Shout out to you, Michael. I appreciate all your continued support throughout the years now. You're the man, brother. All Day Dre says, Can Do. What's good, Crypto Empire? So last Sunday, we were talking about Can Do Inu. Can Do Inu is at like a 3-4 mil market cap. Now it's at an 8.8 mil market cap. Congratulations to everybody that got into Can Do. Another successful trade here on Crypto Empire. I mean, listen, this market is on easy mode. Everybody's a genius right now. Everybody says, oh my God, look at me, guys. I'm getting all these picks right. Give me money and join my paid group. Right? That's what's happening with everybody right now because the market is literally on easy mode. Even people just joining into crypto for the first time yesterday, they've already made money in their first 24 hours, right? This is ridiculous. We have to really appreciate these good times because it's not always like this, and there will be gut-wrenching pullbacks along the way, as there always are in bull runs. But yeah, Can Do Inu right now, sitting at over a 2x already. Also, my other big meme coin play, Big Mike on ETH. Big Mike at a $3.46 million market cap. Remember when I gave you guys Big Mike? Well, I gave it to my Discord at a 100K market cap, 80K to be exact. I publicly posted it on Twitter over here at like a 120K market cap. I posted Big Mike again on Twitter at like a 200K market cap, and then it went up to a 10 mil market cap. And then all you guys, not all you guys, but a lot of you guys only got interested in the token on the green candles. And then basically one person dumped it. And then you guys all said that I used everybody for exit liquidity. Well, all I have to say about that is you're wrong, you're a crybaby, and you should really go do some work on yourself and take some accountability. Anyways, I hope you sold the bottom on Big Mike, so that now that you can buy in higher, right? If you bought up here and sold down here, you don't deserve anything. As far as I'm concerned, go cry yourself to sleep. Nobody cares. Anyways, that's Big Mike. Very bullish on Big Mike. And I think it's going to be one of the top political memes alongside Trump this cycle. Trump at a $445 million market cap right now. Joe Farn says, why is ICP not moving? ICP was never a coin that I'm interested in. And you're asking, why is it not moving? So if we look at ICP, it's up 405% in the last 5 months. So that's a pretty good move on a high market cap coin, especially something that's garbage like ICP. So it is moving, you're just impatient. Now it has been in this range for quite some time now. Let's draw out the range for everybody. Range high, range low. So ICP trading in this range right now. And it is above the range 50%. It is above your daily 21 EMA. It looks like it's going to be ready to break out above the range high soon at 15. So I would just be patient if you're holding this garbage coin ICP. Michael DJI Manor says, thanks for all the gems since early 2023. I have since then made a lot of 20x, 30x, 40x. His Crypto Empire is the best YouTube channel I found early 2023. And I will never look back on your channel. Thank you. I appreciate that, Michael. You're the man. Your support is goes a long way. Mr. Allen said, same thing I said, ICP is not moving. Yeah, I think ICP will break above your range here at 1536 soon. Tyler says, want to know about XRD Radix and NEOX. So XRD Radix. So this is a coin. It's a layer 1, 432 mil market cap. Sorry, just my phone is buzzing like crazy. People don't know that I'm live on YouTube right now. So XRD Radix layer 1, I do believe it has AI implications. Let's see what's going on this chart. So when did this get listed on exchanges? All right, August 27th of 2021. So it hasn't necessarily experienced a bull market cycle yet. All right, all these charts are whatever. So XRD Radix. I mean, really slow, brutal bleed out here. It's at the same price that it went live on all the exchanges. So if you're bullish on something like this, 207 rank in market cap at a 432 mil market cap. Remember what I talked about on Friday when I went live for the new all-time high in the 3-year Crypto Empire anniversary? What I was talking about then was that I expect the number 100 rank in market cap to be at least $3 billion. Because right now it's 1.1 billion. I expect in this bull run, the 100 rank to be 3 bill to 4 billion potentially. So that means something like Radix XRD at a 432 mil market cap. If it is, I've heard some very good things about this. I heard it's AI related, layer 1. But yeah, this chart looks like death. This chart does look like death. But that just means it's probably the optimal time to buy. But yeah, I mean, a really brutal chart for anybody who's been holding this for a long period of time. If you've been holding this, I would say that you should watch my videos and you should get my free ebook, and you should also consider joining the Discord group. This way you're not stuck, holding something like this, and you can catch some moves and not like have a boring time this crypto bull run. Neoxa, covered this one on YouTube. They reached out to me. Apparently some Neoxa whales like my channel, so they reached out and they asked me to make a sponsored video for them. So I released a gaming video today, guys. I released a gaming video today, and I basically went over the fact that most of these gaming coins went down for 3 months, right? All these gaming coins, let's go to my gaming watch list over here. All these gaming coins, Sidus Heroes, just using this as an example. If you look at this correction over 100 days, all of them over the past 90 to 100 days have been correcting. now they're all starting to show a lot of signs of life. So that's why I made this GameFi video today. This one, top crypto gaming coins to buy, because I saw how every single gaming coin, for the most part, has put in a 3-month correction. If we look at this one, 91 days it topped out. If you look at, Prime's been going up only. By the way, who gave you Prime at $3 on YouTube? It was me. I wasn't the only one, but I was one of the very few. If we look at something like Threeble, 3-month correction here, 85 days. So all these gaming coins have been correcting for 3 months, and now they're all going to start pumping next. And looks like people bought AWT from my video, right? This is starting to pump now. We'll see if it turns into a wick. But yeah, anyways, NEOX, back to your question, 3-month correction, holding the wick high as support here, key structural level. Most likely, also on the 12-hour, this is a falling wedge. So yeah, this one looks very close to pumping. Michael Scruggs says, here we go. Ever heard of Maple? Any thoughts? Coin late mover, considering swapping for an AI gem. Thank you, sir. So Michael, I have, if you're talking about Maple Finance, the real world asset coin, yeah, I've heard of it. Again, I'm really not crazy about real world assets. I do hold Rio, and that's my main real world asset play this cycle. If we 20x on Rio now, I'll have like, I don't know, close to a 200x on it. So I'm not going to go buy a bunch of higher market cap real world asset projects right now because I packed my bags near the bottom. So yeah, Maple probably will do well, but I'm not interested in something like that. And then yeah, Coin is for sure a late mover. It's a late mover. Coin's still at $1.14. It's been correcting now or in consolidation for 110 days, so approaching 4 months of consolidation from the time it peaked out here. Okay, I'm still bullish on Coin, layer 1, completely zero fees. It uses an energy mana based system, never been done before. Only problem with Coin is that it's a fair launch and they don't pay anybody for any marketing. So it just has very little exposure, and I wouldn't really classify that as a problem either. But yeah, this is an obvious accumulation, and I think it will run again. So I would say be patient if you're holding Coin. I'm still holding mine. And yeah, that's Coin. What are my views about Polka City? We just got a $5 super chat from DJ Stanley. DJ Stanley says, hi Connor, route. Should I DCA more while it's slow? What are your thoughts at the moment on route? Thank you. Good question, DJ Stanley. So Router Protocol, I have been publicly very bullish on Router Protocol for many months, from below $3. And right now, looking at Router Protocol, they had their tokenomics FUD. We had the huge correction from $7 back down to $3. Put in the double bottom, reclaim the daily 200 EMA. I would say that, yeah, if you're really bullish on route, if you want to add to the position, I would say it's a good time to add to the position now while it's below $5 and while it's still below this 100 simple daily moving average. Because once it breaks this level at 550, it's going to go right back up here to the highs, above $8, $9. And that could happen within a day. So yeah, if you're bullish on Router Protocol, buying it right here in the daily 200 EMA is a good time to buy it. I think it will recover. Just like I said, ATOR would recover. Just like I said, Exchange would recover. Exchange new all-time highs. I think Router Protocol will recover as well. So let's see if I can make it 3 for 3 on my picks that looked like they were going bust, but then ended up making a crazy recovery and making new all-time highs. Right, I called it correctly on ATOR, I called it correctly on Exchange. Let's see if I can go 3 for 3 and call it correctly on Router Protocol as well. I really do believe that it's going to recover. So yeah, I think route to the top 75 in market cap is going to happen, and that would be like a 5 bill market cap, which is a potential 100x from here. It sounds crazy to a lot of people when I put those numbers out there, but it is possible. Let's see. Connor says, I caught Kata on one of your videos a while back. It's been performing well. Katana Inu, yep. So I've actually talked about this one in a few YouTube videos now over the years. First in 2023 in like January, and then like maybe once or twice this year. And Katana Inu gaming project, very unique gaming project as well, and yeah, it's been performing really well. So happy for all the Kata holders. Just broke into price discovery here on MEXC. Yeah, I mean, as an experiment, I don't remember when I bought it, but I had some dust in my wallet. I put like $60 into this, and it's worth like well over 300 now. So yeah, we'll see what that turns into. Katana Inu. So it has not made any new all-time highs yet if we look on the Uniswap chart. It's got a ways to go here still. Another 3x to the all-time high. So yeah, congratulations to anybody that bought Katana Inu. Very interesting chart here. Looks ready to go. Let's look at some of the other coins that I've recently talked about on the channel. One Cat, Bitcoin Cats. Not doing too bad right now. Trying to get above this $1 level here on One Cat. And I just got a super chat from Tyler. He gave me 78 Hong Kong dollars. Thank you for that super chat, Tyler. He says, not XRD, RXD, the proof of work token. My mistake. Radiant. $15 million market cap. On a few random exchanges out here. Extremely low volume. Right, the 24-hour trading volume is $100,000. That is very, very low. And if you look, this is a weekly price chart. I have no idea if Radiant is bullish, if it's a good proof of work coin. The fact that I haven't heard of it, and I really like the proof of work sector in the market. I'm invested in a lot of proof of work projects. Hybrid UTXO, account-based layer 1. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you're looking for something like that, Alephium could be a much better option, even though it's over 10x the market cap. It's more proven. This still can go like 30, 50x. Anyways, we'll look at this chart for you, Tyler. So it's a pretty abysmal looking chart. It's bottomed out. There's nothing to say other than it's either going to go to zero and never do anything, or this is the bottom. We're on the 3-day chart now, the weekly, the daily. Look at these candles, right? And it's also setting up this downtrend line break. So this is bottomed out. If it's ever going to pump, it's going to pump from right here. Especially given how bullish the market currently is, right? It either dies and goes to zero and never does anything, or it finds its bottom, right here at this level for RXD. Let's see. Please check Polka City. So yeah, listen, Polka City has been around for a while. Polka City was around in the last run, right? As you can see over here, February 26th, and went live. So listen, I think there's better metaverse projects out there that are new. The new ones are most likely going to do better, because look, this already went from 6 cents to $2. And if we do some math here, 2 divided by 0.06, it already did like a 30, 50, 40x. Anyways, I think there's better options for Polka City out there, metaverse gaming projects, gaming coins. And if you want to know what they are, you can watch my new video that I released an hour ago or so. So this thing's moving. Go to the weekly chart. Okay, so it looks like it's at a pretty key level here at 3 cents. This is, a weekly supply zone up here. Weekly supply level, flipping the 100 simple moving average on the weekly too. So yeah, I mean, this is bottomed and it's starting to pump now. So in a bull market, yeah, of course, you want to wait for a lower entry and you want to try and get it, 40% cheaper, but sometimes that doesn't happen. So, if you want to take an entry, you basically have to start scaling in now. Can it go to $1 again? Maybe. I wouldn't. That's a scary question. If you've been holding from $1 in the last bull market, can happen, but I wouldn't count on it. What are your thoughts on Calm AI? I think that nothing compares to Tau. I think that a lot of people miss Tau or in Calm. And in a crypto bull market, you've probably heard the expression that scams pump the hardest. So I wouldn't be surprised to see something like this pump, right? It's a fork of Tau that is trying to do the same thing. So why don't you just buy the original version? But with that being said, this could do well. And it's currently on a discount of 53%. So as a general rule of thumb here, guys, especially on on-chain coins, if an on-chain coin is bullish, whether that's a meme coin or something fundamental like COM or AGC, Argo coin, when you see a 40 to 60% correction, that is your buy. Like, don't even try and complicate it. If a coin is bullish, like a meme coin, and you see a 40 to 60% correction, that's your buy. So if you're bullish on Calm AI, it's down 56% from the high, this is when you should be buying it. I'm not telling you that it's a good buy. I'm saying that if you like this one and you want to buy it on a 56% correction, that's when you should buy it. Not at the all-time highs, right? You want to buy the discounts. Thoughts on WNT? Never heard of this one before. 13 mil market cap. See what the chart looks like. Good looking chart, huh? So from October, it's up 17x to the highs, it went up 30x. And it's still such a small market cap. Okay, it's a D-pin network. Interesting. Some physical infrastructure. So it's correcting right now. It has been correcting for the past 75 days. that's your entry, 25 cents if you get it. Honest Lawn Care says, people will blame others for their failures and then credit their success to pure luck. I agree. Sahid Shah, question, do you think garbage coin will pump at the height of bull run? Yes and no. Not every garbage coin will pump, but a lot of them will. But some of the, for example, something like Cosmos Atom, Atom last cycle, let's use Atom as an example here. Atom's a good project fundamentally, right? It's a proof of stake, network interoperability. It's got a lot of good things going for it. It peaked out at $44. Now, a lot of people, including myself, thought it was going higher, right? We were saying, oh, it's gonna pump here. We were at the end of the bull run, and it was 2022, and we're like, Atom hasn't ran yet, so the bull run isn't over yet, so it's gonna pump. It topped out at $44, right? It didn't hit nearly the valuations that I thought it would, as well as many other people. So you have to be careful here, and use this as a lesson. Because something hasn't pumped as hard as you thought it would doesn't mean that it will. All right, so when it's time to get out at the end of this cycle, you need to get out, and you can't hope that your garbage coin will pump, because maybe it doesn't, and then you'll be caught holding the bag again throughout the entire bear market. You didn't realize any profits, and that's just not fun at all. Nobody likes that. But Router Protocol has been really interesting recently, guys. I think it's bottomed out. I really do think it's bottomed out here. And OXO is up 5x from entry, doing well. RVF, this is a complete troll chart. Dead sideways now for almost 5 months. Hasn't done anything. A0 is starting to get very interesting here. Once A0 breaks above this level at $1.85, it's going to go to new all-time highs. This has been a really long accumulation, over 1 year basically. Space. So a big guy on X, Crypto El Presidente, he announced that he sold all of his space. And he was one of the bigger guys talking about it all the time. And a bunch of people, because they can't make their own decisions, also decided to sell their space after he announced he sold. So it dropped 35% in 4 days. And as you can see, the dip is getting bought up now. It went straight to the daily 100 moving average at $25, bounced right from that level. And also a green demand zone. So space here at 27, I think is a good buy. I still think that this one's going to crush, and it has the potential to go to $1,000 per coin. So if it goes to $1,000, that would only be a $2.6 billion market cap. That's a 35x from current price. It's not that crazy, given that the top 100 will be like a minimum of $3 billion market cap. Prime doing really good, no surprise. Tectum looks ready to fly. I've been hounding my Discord group saying that, especially the past few days when Tet was here at 30, I noticed the daily accumulation candles, and I said, like, this is when you need to buy it. And it did pump from that $30 price to 39, pulled back now. But even here at 35, it's not too late for Tectum. Really good buy. And Tectum as well. $1,000 per coin, maybe $1,500. Passage, I think it's going to pump. Zephyr Protocol. Zeph, another one people are sleeping on. We just got a $5,000 Costa Rican Colone super chat from Davey, Costa Rica, saying Grand Rising Emperor, BTC, BCT, I don't know how to say that word, Bamoendo. Catching this one on the fly. Would love some thoughts on Layer AI and Share, SHR. Pura life. Pura life, compa. So Layer AI. Layer AI is on a rip. This one was a Dowmaker pre-sale from 2022. So being that I was working with Dowmaker at the time, I do hold a bag of this from that. And the chart right now is a beautiful thing. There's really not too much to say here about this chart, right? Clean breakout above 2.7 cents for a new all-time high. It's still a really low market cap too. And we would have to put some more fib extensions on the chart. Layer AI, 25 mil market cap. So at a 250 mil market cap, that would be 80 cents. You know, I can see this going to $1 plus this cycle. So if you got in low, if you got in around, 1 cent or below a penny, I would say that you have 100x from a penny to $1. I think it'll happen this cycle. But I think on this leg, it can find a top around 15 to 20 cents. I don't think AI is done pumping with the NVIDIA conference in 2 weeks. So yeah, really beautiful chart here on Layer AI, really clean breakout, and I think it goes higher. And then SHR, sharing. So this is an old coin. Wow, look at a pump. This is an old coin that kind of goes against what I believe in. I'll show you what I mean. I know we're obviously all here to make money, but yeah, this one's sketch. Super sketchy project here. Digital ID. Looks like they got rid of, probably for public backlash. They were promoting the you-know-what. The you-know-what passport. Anyways. It's been around from 2019. It's up 262% in the past 4 days. It pumped 6x in 2 days. So certainly, if you're bullish on this, it's still early. Okay, because typically in a bull market, you'll get a run like this, which happened over here. You'll get a run like this. And this run, in 56 days and 2 months, it went 7x. Now, if this is going to match that high, that would be a 17x. So not my favorite project. I don't like the fundamentals in terms of what it's doing. And I also don't like that it was made in 2019. Right, I look for the new stuff usually. But with that being said, there is still money to make on old stuff like this. And in a bull run, this first green weekly candle, it's going to look like a little blip on the chart. Right now it looks big, but it's going to look like nothing in a bull run. So, if you like sharing, then it's still a good time to get into it. Dual token price prediction. Sure, we'll talk about dual token. Even though I already gave you a price prediction in my video today. So dual, game GPT. $500 mil would be 23x. I think a very conservative price prediction is 500 mil for dual. That would be a 23x, which means that, let's just do some math. So dual November 22nd was when let's just do some math for everybody on the stream. So this is how you catch 100x's, guys. You buy stuff at the bottom. So on November 22nd, Dual was trading for 0.0018 to 0.0012 cents. Let's give an average of 0.0015 cents. All right. So currently this is trading for 1.7 cents divided by 0.0015 is what? So already up 11x on this. If it goes to a 500 mil market cap, that would be another 23x from here. So we multiply this by 23. That's 260x. If you put in $1,000 on this call of mine back on November 22nd, and you're still holding it, if this happens and Dual goes to a 500 million market cap, you turn $1,000 into $260,000 on one play, on one asymmetric bet. This is why I use my strategy. And I teach you guys the strategy in the ebook, and I was so thorough on it for a reason, because it works. My asymmetric bet strategy, I keep most of my capital concentrated in 5 picks at the top of my portfolio. And then I take a lot of smaller asymmetric bets where I'll put in 0.5%, 1%, 2% of my portfolio. I'll spread it out into a lot of stuff like Rainmaker Games, Game GPT. Because if 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of them hit, that's an extra, do the math, however much you put into it. If you put in $1,000 and 4 of them go 100x to 230x, you make another $1 million on a $4,000 investment. So that's my strategy of playing the cycle. It doesn't work for everybody. Some people would rather buy stuff like, Binance Coin and Ethereum and XRP and Cardano. And, they'll put in their $300 and they'll talk about crypto to everybody at work. But if you want to kind of really change your life in a bull market, you do need to go higher out on the risk curve, and you need a proper strategy and system. And that's what I do. That's what I teach here at Crypto Empire. And that's just one example here of a successful asymmetric bet. They won't all work out, but you only need a few of them to work out to make life-changing money. And, it's awesome that I was able to get into it. But I'm even more happy that I know a lot of people in my Discord also were able to get into this and a lot of these other asymmetric bets, because I know that a lot of people's lives are changing right now financially, and I can't take credit, but I know I was a helpful guide for them. They did the work. So, I mean, that's why I do this stuff, right? I love seeing other people believe in themselves, take a chance, and reach their goals and be able to escape the corrupt system of the financial world we live in and go live a life of freedom, right? That's why I'm up here every single week on YouTube. I don't need to be doing this, but I really enjoy helping people, and I will continue to do it. Please check Change Finance when you have a chance. So Exchange. There's really nothing to talk about on this. It's making new all-time highs. And another asymmetric bet. So, my entry, 8 cents on the old Change token. And we all had the opportunity to get back into this in February at 8 cents again. And let's do a market cap comparison. So the current market cap of Change is 84 mil. I do think that this one can go to a $5 to $10 billion valuation. I think this one will go into the top 100 in the bull market. Now, let's say it goes to 5 bill. That would be a 59x. Now, if you were in my Discord, shameless plug, guess what? People lie, numbers don't. Check the numbers. Check the numbers, dog. Anyways, we got into Change at 8 cents. It's currently at 17 cents. So let's do some math. We are currently up 2.12x. If Change does end up going to a $5 billion market cap, That would be a 59x. We'll multiply this by 59. That would be a 125x from entry, folks. So again, you do the math. You put in $1,000, you turn it to 125K. So yeah, I'm bullish on Change Finance. I made it clear that I'm going to hold this one for the long term. A lot of people gave up on it after they changed tokenomics and they panic sold. If you have conviction in a project and then they make a slight change and you give up everything and you panic sell, you don't deserve the 125x if it happens. Of course, that's a big if. So yeah, bullish on Change, and I think it can get to a $5 billion market cap this cycle. We'll go to like $10. I think it's going to keep crushing. I use the app. I like the app. So yeah, I like Change Finance. What am I expecting for OPSEC? $200 million market cap right now. Has not had any pullbacks. It had its first pullback actually the other day. So in this chart was up only 3 months. It's gone from a penny to $2. This did a 200x in 3 months. I faded OPSEC in the first few days, first few weeks, because I didn't really think it was legit, and then it went 200x. So yeah, I didn't deserve that 200x in this case. That's the game. How high do I think it will go? I mean, look, at this pace, they seem to be combating all the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that rises up. So I wouldn't be surprised to see OPSEC continue to rise in the ranks. It's providing GPUs and hardware for artificial intelligence, data processing. So that's a very bullish niche. OPSEC, AI tech is the same thing, right? They have a huge center in Bucharest, Romania, full of GPUs and computers to have artificial intelligence processing power. Relatively similar to OPSEC. And these projects are all crushing it. So yeah, I mean, OPSEC in the AI niche is very bullish. Argo coin is not slowing down, guys, at $1.75. Honor here. So Argo coin was 99 cents here in this video, and I said if it goes below 80, buy it. And after that video, it did go below 80. It did a brief dip for a few hours. Here it went to 70, immediately got bought up. So congratulations to anybody that just watches the channel. You're up 92% on this in a few days. In terms of memes, I have Kendu. And then Toshi. Don't hold any Toshi right now. I did fade Crypto Dan actually when he called this at a $2 million market cap. I remember seeing his tweet because I follow Dan on Twitter. He tweeted out Toshi at a 2 mil market cap over here. And now it's obviously up 60x. But I think that Toshi will go to the billions in market cap. So it did just have a 50% pullback. Or a 48% pullback from high to low. That is your buying opportunity when it goes down 40%, 40%, 50%. You look to be a buyer. But yeah, Toshi will most likely go to the billions in market cap. And speaking of Crypto Dan, guys, he's the one who made Farmbase Pro. And at the bare minimum, you guys should get the base airdrop. Even just set up free wallets. Just set up a few of them. It's an absolute no-brainer to do this. Even if you just want to use free wallets for the base airdrop, I think it will be worthwhile, and you'll get a nice stimulus check of a few $1,000s if you do that. Honest Lawn Care says 100 pull-ups per day increases your chance of finding 100x gains. It does. Also 100 push-ups per day. If you guys aren't doing your push-ups, you should definitely be doing your push-ups. Market cap of others in this cycle. That's a good question. So the others market cap right now, this is dominance. Anyways, it's at 13% now. It peaked out at 20% last cycle. I can see it getting to 35% this cycle. 35%. ATOR reached all-time high recently, still has a long way to go. I agree with you. You know, I said that ATOR was a $100 coin in 2023, and I still believe that. All right, I think ATOR is a $100 coin. Let's see, we got Juduko over here. He says, hope you're doing well. What do you think about Unitao and AGC? So Juduko, AGC's on a tear. We already talked about that one. And Unitao, Unitao's in the buy zone. All right, every time it dips lower, it gets bought up. And it's also currently down 61% from the high. So yeah, if you're bullish on Unitao, this is the buy zone. This is when you should be a buyer if you like the project. Aegis, so yes, I have heard of Aegis. Low market cap. This is a liquidity play, right? Or is that AQTIS? No, this is security. There's also AQTIS. Aquitis. These coins are ridiculous, man. It does this and it does that. Everybody, let's buy it. Anyways. So this chart does look like it's a good time to be a buyer. You know, a very obvious key structural level here on the chart at 13 cents, right? Very obvious strong support here, very obvious strong resistance here. And now price is starting to break out above it and flip it back into support. At an 11.2 mil market cap, it is very small. You know, if it goes to $1 billion market cap, that's a 100x. It's a very, very good, attractive market cap level and also a good, attractive chart. Because if you look at this chart, it looks like a lot of these other AI coins that launched, you know, like OPSEC went straight up only, AGC straight up only. This one was no different, but this one actually had a correction to distribute the tokens. You know, this one went up 55x in 34 days, and then it corrected 89% in 53 days. Okay, so it goes up 55x, it pulls back 90%, and now you're going to get the second wave higher. So who recommended this? Shout out to Snarly Man. I appreciate you, Snarly Man. This is a good call. Pump, obvious bull flag here taking place. This is a very good call here. We'll draw the bull flag out for you guys. So this one looks ready to send. I really like the 90% pullback. And I mean, next leg's going to 25 cents, but realistically, this thing can blast off to who knows what, $1, $1 plus. You know, $1 or $14 would be a 100x. and that would be a $1.12 billion market cap. So yeah, that it could do it. It could do a 100x, especially if it's got good fundamentals, blockchain, AI security. It sounds good. I like this. Crypto is a crazy, crazy industry, guys. We trade vaporware. We trade vaporware coins to each other. What a time to be alive. Let's see. Dan Cole says, "Is Moz still a good option? I missed when it dipped to 7 cents." So Moz, yeah, Moz is an interesting one, and Moz is also in the middle of a correction right now. Another AI project, DeFi AI. And this isn't right. Moz, where can we get the right chart? On Camelot. Here we go. So, another example of what we just talked about, something like AQTIS. So this project Moz launches, and for the first 52 days, it doesn't do anything, and it's trading for 0.002 cents. And then people find out about it, word breaks out, and it ends up going 38x in 76 days. From this point, it has corrected. It went down 60% to the lows, 63% to the lows, but it's been in a corrective structure now for 2 months, okay? So almost 3 months of up, 2 months down. It's time, this cycle will repeat. It's time for another leg higher, basically. You want these 2-month pullbacks. They lead to more sustained moves higher. Now, I mean, look, if I've ever seen a double bottom before, this is what it looks like, right? Your first bottom, second bottom. You have your line to break. We'll just connect these. You also have your horizontal level here. Yeah, Moz is still good. Moz is still good. $10 million market cap. I can see at least like a 30x from here, right? 300 million market cap is like, people will probably think that's small. Yeah, this one has a lot of upside still, Moz. Let's see. Any thoughts on Spartadex gaming coin? Nah, I've heard of Spartadex, but I'm not interested in it. Blender, better hold than render at this point. So Jazzy, I don't know too much about the fundamentals of Blender. I don't know if it's a better hold than render. And these all rhyme. Blender, render. Uniswap. So the market cap, 50 mil. It's been straight up only. It has one red day on the whole chart where it went down 56%. Yeah, Jazzy, I know you like to get into this stuff. You find all this stuff early, man. So listen, there's risk involved, obviously, but it's about to break out from this consolidation structure. So I don't know the fundamentals of this. I assume it's a new AI coin, but if you want to take a chance, it looks like it's about to go vertical from here. So it's up to you. Dre says to hit those pull-ups, dips, and squats every single day. Amen, Dre. Anish K says, will accumulate Big Mike slowly going into August. Damn nomination meetings. Like the team a lot. Crazy election this year. Smart man, Anish. Very smart man. Right? Accumulate that Big Mike. All the panic sellers are already gone. So, the selling pressure has obviously slowed down significantly. There was like 1 or 2 people that did this to the chart. We know who it was. They're out. So, yeah, send it. Eli says, man, appreciate your hard work and consciousness. What are your thoughts on Node Synapse and Andromeda? So I'll start with Andromeda because I know about Andromeda already. I don't really know about the other one. This is an operating system for the blockchain, very similar to something like GridNet GNC. But GridNet, we'll see how that's doing actually. What's that website? Safe Trade. Is this making a comeback or what? SMH dip got bought up. It was at $4.50 for like 10 minutes, and then somebody bought a $300,000 order on Space Mesh SMH to drive that price right back up to 570. And yeah, GNC, this is what an absolute dud. Anyways, Andromeda blockchain operating system, 46 mil market cap. It's on MEXC. I think that this one does have upside, but it's not my favorite by any means. Now, so we're at the point in the cycle where things get really easy, and it's important to not overcomplicate anything. And what I mean by that is, this could very well be this simple. It could very well be this simple, where something like this is actually just a cup and handle. It could be. I don't know for sure, obviously. I'm speculating here. But it could be this simple where this is just going to form a cup and handle and leg up. Because I know like blockchain operating system has artificial intelligence intangibles. It's a bullish project, low market cap. Will it be this easy where it just goes like this from here? Right? Will it be this easy? It could very well be, because we're at the point in the cycle when things are getting this easy. Like I said, anybody who bought crypto for the first time yesterday, they've already made money and they think it's easy, and they don't understand that it's not always like this, right? And Bitcoin is about to blast off to 80K, 90K. So for something like this, it could actually be this easy where it just forms this really simple cup and handle and it just breaks out into price discovery. It's possible. And then NS Node Synapse. I've never heard of NS before. Node Stats or Node Synapse? Here it is. So this is on Uniswap. See if we can find some gems. I do need to go over the trades I shared with you guys in the last stream because they're all printing right now. We'll look at those after we look at NS. Okay, so new launch, low market cap, 6.5 mil. See if anybody I know is following it. Not really. This guy follows everybody for some reason. No idea how. Anyways. 66% correction. Yeah, look, if you come back into your range here below 0.005, it looks like a buy. Look, this could very well be some BS, just capitalizing on the hype and narrative around, lending and renting GPU power. Be careful with it. Do your due diligence into the team, right? Because there's a lot of random projects launching, saying that they're building all these AI tools and AI infrastructures. They could very well just be vaporware, cashing in on the narrative to run away with a bag of money. So be careful. But the chart doesn't look bad. Below 0.005 would be best for an entry. Now let's go over some of the trades I shared with you guys in the last live stream on Friday night. Where are we looking? Active trade watch list. So what do we have? First up, we had SUI. SUI hasn't really done anything. SUI has yet to break our downtrend line. It's up 4 cents from the $1.50 entry. MENA has moved. Right, MENA has already hit 2 targets, and I did put these trades inside of the Discord, as you can see here. MENA, target 1, 156, target 2, 169, and we came just shy of target 2, but we've already hit target 1 here on MENA. So there you go. Hope some of you guys were able to take these trades. We also had Fusionist ACE, and as you can see, it has moved from entry, but not much. 14% move. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. If you're on 10x leverage, that's 140% gain. But really, realistically speaking, I'm looking for this to break out into price discovery. So that's nothing. What else did we have? We had DYM. This is another one I shared inside of the Discord here, DYM. Target 1 hit at 715, then target 2 at 833 is up next. But nonetheless, another good trade here, right? So if you guys are wondering what happens in the Discord, basically, I share with you my trades, my accumulation calls, my low caps, my degen plays, my portfolio. For the service that I offer and the price that I charge, it's like a one-sided transaction where I'm getting the short end of the stick. So I've been saying it a lot the past few days. If you want to join, you should join now while the price is this low, because the opportunity to get in at such a low price it will be gone in a week. So this is the last week you'll see the Discord at this price. I don't want to hear anybody crying when the price goes up. This is business, and for the value that I share and the amount for the results that I've given for myself. And I also have calls with some of my members, right? I had the Black Friday sale. I had a lot of calls with them, and I had a few calls recently. And from the feedback that I'm getting and the price that I charge and the amount of work that I do, it doesn't make sense for me to charge that little amount. So price will be going up soon. Get in while you can. Let's see what else is going on. Honest Lawn Care, he says, I love that we value our physical and mental health on this channel. I mean, absolutely. Look, anybody can join crypto and make hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, but if they're some dorky dude with $1 million, nobody cares, right? And your life will still suck, right? You need to be going to the gym. You need to be doing all these other things in your life besides crypto, or else you're going to be a rich dork. Tate obviously talks about this all the time, but it's so true, right? You need to do all the other stuff in life. You need to be well-rounded. You can't just be this one-dimensional rich crypto guy, because your life will suck. And you'll be scared to walk out the door because you can't even protect yourself. So it's really important to do all the other work in life. Let's see. Anish K says, I took a position on Zeph today along with NOI. Thanks for the call on Zeph. So tantalizing to keep shifting positions. So yeah, typically speaking, in a bull market, a lot of people think they need to constantly switch around and, oh, this coin's better than the coin I have now, so I need to buy the new coin. There's been many studies that the best performing portfolios are portfolios owned by dead people, because a dead person can't constantly make a change to their portfolio every day or every week. They just bought this stuff and then it's been sitting there for years. And typically, the dead person's portfolio outperforms all the actively managed portfolios. So don't think you need to be making all these crazy moves and and selling one thing for the other all the time here. There's studies that show the long-term investor that doesn't make any changes outperforms everybody else. Not my words, academic studies. So yeah, don't think you need to constantly change everything and buy all this new stuff. You don't have to. Let's see, Ran Keep Tapping says Storm Warfare feedback. I think the project is so undervalued. So yeah, Storm Warfare, it's a Seedify incubation, which makes it bullish automatically. Right, being that Seedify is, you know, the best gaming launchpad incubator in the space right now. So this chart, let's just look at these times. So it pumped for 8 days. It's pulled back now for 17 days. Over 2 weeks of pulling back now. Down to these bottom levels. So yeah, I mean, it's a good project, new gaming project. You've had 17 days of selling off now. And you're at a very interesting point in the chart, you know, where we have started to go sideways. Notice that, you know, the downtrend line technically broke, right? The selling has stopped and we're now just going sideways here on Storm Warfare. So if you're going to buy this, like this is the buy zone right now at 5.8 cents. And the market cap is very low. Okay, it's not giving me a market cap here. Let's see it over here. It's at a 1.7 mil market cap. So that's like crazy undervalued. That's extremely low. So yeah, like I just said, it's in the buy area. It's in the buy area right now. And if for whatever reason it does end up selling off steeper to below 5 cents, that's an even better buy area for Storm Warfare. So yeah, if you like this one, you do have a huge discount right now from the high. You know, you have a discount of 31%, 30%. So it's a good place to add it. What do I think about AOs? Look, it's not my favorite. I know it's pumping. I know everybody who bought it early is making insane money on it, and I'm happy for them. But it's not my favorite. Yeah, I mean, look, it's okay. It probably will keep on going up and reach billions in market cap, but yeah, listen, this is not my favorite. INSP and QORPO price predictions. INSP. Really good looking chart here. It did a 2x from 20 cents already. It's a high market cap, if I'm not mistaken. $67 million. Okay, so not that high, but a lot of dilution. Price prediction, I can see it going to 5 to 10 billion in this cycle, but there's going to be dilution, so that doesn't mean the price will go 100x. And then QORPO, Quaripo World, very low market cap right now. All right, this thing's breaking out to 91 cents right now. Sorry, I lost my train of thought completely. What am I looking at? Market cap. Apologies. All right, that's annoying. Anyways, let's do some calculations here. 500 mil. Divided by 23, 120, 123. So 21x right now to 500 mil. If it goes to a bill, that would be a 41x. It's possible. 20, 40, maybe a 50x. Connor, your TA and sushi swap. Who sold Big Mike? No, it wasn't a YouTube influencer. It was, I won't say. It was somebody that was very active in the chat who was just lying through his teeth, basically. Let's see. Honey Porcelain says, every exchange is restricted for the US. How do you get around that? Well, you get the RNSID. You get this right here. And that allows you to bypass all of that. Shout out to Joe the Toe. Dan Cole says, hi Connor, thanks for your input. I'll hopefully buy in when it drops again. Have you heard of Incubata QB token, currently in pre-sale AI crowdfund? No, I have not heard of that, Dan. Natty718 says, what's your recommended narratives to be diversified but not spread thin? How many projects per narrative? You only need AI, gaming, and layer 1 / proof of work. Those three are really all you need. 2 to 3 projects in each, and I think you'll be just fine. AI, gaming, layer 1 / proof of work coins. And I want to look at Cubic on the stream. Let's look at Cubic, and then we're going to wrap this up. So like we said, SMH, that dip got bought up violently. It dipped to 450. Somebody put in a 300K buy order, right back to 560. Look, this is going to go to $100 per token, per coin, SMH. So, you know, you're looking at least like a 19x, 18x from the current price. Probably will go higher. And then Cubic right now at 9,490 per billion. Remember, you know, when you get in at the bottom, that's how you catch multiple 100x's. So I'm expecting multiple 100x's on Cubic here. You know, getting all the way back in early November. Anyways, now, you know, people are getting scared off. People are saying, oh my God, it dropped. What do we do? It dropped 41%. I've repeated myself a few times already in the live stream. When you see a bullish project drop 40%, that's when you should start buying. Like, that's the pullback to buy. And if you look at Cubic right now, that's exactly what's playing out here, right? Dip got eaten up. You know, Cubic 20x from here is very possible. It's very, very possible. It's even possible it does a 40x from here, 50x from here. So if it does a 40x from here, it's over a 400x. You know, that means you could have put in like $3,000 and turned it to $1 million. Like, it's real. It happens, right? Subscribe to Crypto Empire. I mean, I gave it to you on a silver platter. Yeah, like this is a life-changing opportunity. This is a life-changing market, And I'm very excited to be here and share all this stuff with you and be at the forefront of it, and be able to be so tapped into the industry and have a lot of really solid connections with really a lot of solid people. And I share a lot of what I learned with you guys, so I know a lot of you guys have awesome results as well. And you guys on your own are also extremely tapped in and well connected, and you guys have your own results. So yeah, we're riding this one up together, guys. I really hope everybody who's watching right now reaches their goals and gets financially free, because, right, what's life working or doing something you hate for the rest of your life? There's no point. If you're not going for it right now, and especially if you're young, you're making a mistake. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. It will be over before we know it. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the live stream right now and do some more work. I have a lot of work to do right now. A lot of other stuff I need to take care of. So I'll see all you guys in the next live stream or the next video. Next video will be out tomorrow. All right, we're doing daily videos again. So I'll see you all tomorrow on YouTube. Join the Discord while it's still dirt cheap, and I'll see you in the